Hey guys, we are back, and I apologize for the eruption. Minor teenage fender bender in, well,
Really minor.
yeah, pretty minor. So Sophia was backing out. Both cars are black. It's very dark. We don't have any kind of light outside, and she couldn't see that Mike's car was parked behind. And we're kind of infrequent about when we're parking in the driveway, so she thought she was clear, and she pulled back into the car. Not too fast, so really only the grill was damaged, nothing interior. It's not going to be too bad, but pretty much like traumatic experience for teenagers.
Yeah, it's her first car accident.
Yeah. Luckily it's like, well, it's not her first, but it's the first one she's caused. Yeah.
First one that was her fault.
Yeah. Tough stuff. You guys ever had anything like that happen?
Of course they have. Everybody has.
Mm-hmm.
Happens to everybody at some point.
Yes.
That's why it's not that big a deal.
Okay, we're gonna go back to our Kingdom Death Girl. Her eyes look a little bit weird to me because they are, well, I got her those. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it. Yeah, we're gonna leave it because we haven't got her hair painted in and everything, so we don't know how it's gonna. I'm gonna use this gray for her hair, because if you look, we can go darker later, but we want to have a base of gray at least for all of this here. We'll start with a base of gray on her whole leg, her boots, underneath her arm and her hair and everything, and we'll go up from there with the colors. It's gonna happen, and that's a good way to get it out of the way. Yeah, exactly. I'm a professional painter. Bet I could go out there and do some magic on Mike's car. No one would know. I wish that... Yeah, these brushes... Imagine how long that would take with these brushes, though. Right? I'd need some spray paint or something. Okay. I'm ready with my gray. We're going to paint most of her chest with this, because it goes all the way up to her neck, I believe. And if you look, you can't tell real well, but there is sort of like a little pattern. It's in the armor. This is such a weird outfit. Hey, Voodoo Child. You know what? And also, thank you guys so much for sticking around. I did not expect anybody to be here when I got back. I'm touched. But yeah, I was glad. We just decided to go ahead and keep streaming. It's, like I said, not too big a deal. So I'm doing a light glaze of the gray over this part that's already spray primed. So we've already got like kind of a light source on her leg, but it's natural. And back here with gray. Just thin coat over. I didn't realize her whole butt back here is going to be black too. What happened, Lumunus? Lumunus must have been saying something to me. Mike, can you check real quick? Because I give up. Oh, stars? 10 stars.
You can't type ticket.
Oh, ticket.
That's what's up.
That's understandable. That's okay. Sometimes I have problems speaking and thinking of words when I'm painting, especially streaming and painting at the same time. Okay. There we go. We're still gonna do the giveaway, so you guys who hung out, you made your chances of winning go up, because everybody else who dropped out is probably not earning any tickets while they're gone.
Should just put it in off the air, or be right back.
I think
because now it might count as a second stream and the viewership will be lower.
Oh, will it?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Well, we already made the achievement, and that's the most important thing. I don't think it's gonna hurt us once we made the achievement. I don't think it gets taken away. Once you got it, you got it. And they can go back and look at the VODs and see why did her stream just drop out of nowhere? Oh, okay.
You don't need 3 tickets, but 3 tickets is the most you can get.
Yeah, and the reason why we've been limiting to 3 tickets is because that way you don't blow all your tickets in one go when we've been doing drawings every single time we've streamed this month as part of our push for partnership. So, and don't forget, I still have that one last mini from Scale 75 to give away too. So we might have one last giveaway. Hopefully at the end of the week I'll find out from Twitch whether I made partnership or not. That is my wish. Are you listening, Twitch? Sometimes they'll watch your streams while you're streaming to check you out. All right, she's looking cute. Really want one of the models. Hey, match. It's you know, you can be a first. We've had a couple first-time watchers win, and it was pretty cool. Kind of neat when that happens. All right, and the last part of the gray is on her boots down here. By the way, has anybody seen the TV show Black Mirror? Oh my gosh, I binge watched a bunch of it today. And I don't know if I won't spoil, but season 2, episode 1. Oh my gosh, that was probably one of the most intense experiences I've ever had watching a TV show. Tonight's your first time watching the stream, Shaded Bones? Oh, that's so awesome. I'm so glad you could make it. It's neat when people come over from YouTube. So much more fun to be able to interact directly, isn't it? Not Black Mirror, but you just saw The Greatest Showman. Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it, Tamarack? I liked Sophia and I went to go see that. Cute. We need more musicals in our movie theater. Okay, so there we go. Now I don't feel like this is dark enough. I'm gonna use a little P3 black with this. Little P3, this because it's a little bit glossy.
Nikki Raid coming in.
What?
Nikki Raid coming in.
Nikki, oh my gosh, that's so awesome. That should help her average. Yay, Nikki. Aw, Nikki, thank you so much. Might like an Inside Number 9, BBC Dark Comedy. Oh, I'll have to check that out. Nikki, welcome. Everybody, Nikki is a friend of the stream. I'm going to be meeting her at Adepticon. She and her husband, AV6 Scott, are tandem streamers. That means they each have their own channel, but they stream at the same time, so you can kind of get 2 for 1. They paint a lot of Warhammer and are just a really sweet couple. Yeah, you guys, and I'm also, look, I'm a Nikki subscriber. I think I still have your emote. Nope, it fell off. I got Rainer now. Okay, so that was last month. Here's Rainer's emote. So if you guys want to see him, follow him. Yay.
Nikki asks how you're doing.
I'm doing okay. Nikki, you just missed it, but we had to stop the stream for a minute.
Stream drama.
Yeah, well, it wasn't. It was
life drama.
Yeah, teenage fender bender drama. But it ended up being good. It's fine. It's all good.
I don't know how to call it good, but it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the end of the world.
Why not?
Ooh, okay, so this black with this gray looks nice. And I'm going to leave the gray as if it's a highlighted. So I'm like reverse coloring this. Sometimes you paint from light to dark, and sometimes you paint from dark to light. So Black Mirror, what I didn't realize, and I don't know if it has always been this way, but I think it is British TV. Because when I was watching it, it seemed like a lot of the actors were British. And there's some phenomenal talent on that show. On the shows, there's multiple shows.
Dark Lore LS, thank you for the follow.
Yay! Thank you for the follow, Dark Lore of LS. Dark Lore LS. What does LS stand for?
Dark Lore LS.
Dark Lore of LS.
Dark Lore of LS? Oh.
Yeah. What does it mean? What is LS? You guys see this little bit of... There's some little lines on her legs that I'm going in here with the black and just accentuating. I gotta take the glasses off for this because I can barely see. Old lady. Go. Almost freehand, but not quite. I think it's supposed to be some kind of metal, black metal.
It's metal.
Metal.
Left Nut Charlie is now following.
That's amazing. I love that name. In honor of Australia Day tomorrow, I'm gonna have a piece of chocolate. Where's my chocolate? I deserve some chocolate after all that. You want a piece, Mike, if I can find it?
That's
Guys,
okay.
did you see? Those of you guys who came later, I have my Australia hoodie. And my friend got me these Australia sunnies. They're called, this is what they call sunglasses in Australia. Sunnies. Face. So, Australia Day is tomorrow. Controversial holidays in some parts.
10 points per ticket.
Yeah, 10 per. I
Redhead.
lost my chocolate. This is not a good thing. That's okay.
Maybe you already ate it.
We'll go back to painting. I didn't. I do admit to eating one bar, which is a lot.
That's a lot.
I know.
And you're looking for more?
I know. So hard. Look at this. Voila.
Edric is now following.
Thank you so much for the follow, Edric. All right, on here, I want to get all these little tiny lines. They're just very faint too, so it's just trying to get the line. This is a 00 brush, but I almost need a 000 brush for these little lines. But I don't know if I actually have a 000 brush. Okay, so she's gonna get, this is a satin paint. She's gonna give it some nice contrast next to the matte paint. That just thank you for the cheer. Aw, Mem North, how are you? Bender fun. Yeah. That's great. Thank you so much. Yay. Teague like league. Teague, you can only get 3 tickets. 3 tickets for this raffle. There you go. We should all chant Shoshie until the return. That was funny. I appreciate you guys waiting for us. It means a lot. I didn't know if we were going to be able to come back. I was more worried about Sophia than anything. Alright. Now, smooth this out with the side of my brush a little bit. See how I kind of thin it, feather it out? And it's going to make these look more voluminous. Ooh, that looks good. Let's look at the art card again. So yes, it needs more of this P3 black. The P3 black is a lot deeper than that gray that I was using, but when you use them together, it looks really good. See? Did anybody say anything, Mike? Hardy Volt says some of that might have been you because your Twitch froze. Yeah, I think Twitch just froze a little bit.
Yeah, if you had it still running, you might have to close it and restart it.
But she's back. All you see is black. Uh-oh. Yeah, try
refreshing.
Try refreshing, guys. There might be a little Twitch hiccup. You can hear us. Yeah, good. Just, on the app, you might have to log out, Deegan, and then come back.
Just restart the app.
Okay. So I want to show you guys on this art card. She's got these little cute cutout pieces. It's not, I guess it is sculpted in. That's awesome. Wow, these things are so detailed. Cutouts sculpted into the mini. It's hard to get the detail though, because it's really teeny. Aw, thank you for the cheer. Matchstick Man. Aw, that's great. Should paint Mike a non-metallic metal girl. Am I teaching at Marcon? Shaded Bones. I wrote to Marcon because I haven't heard anything from them about plans. So I don't know what's going on, but that was the plan. I was going to be teaching at Marcon. I don't know. I might have to bug them again.
No, Deacon, you'll keep your tickets. Tickets are tracked by the bot.
Yeah.
As long as the bot was still running and we didn't shut it down.
I just put too much black on top. I want the highlight to be this gray. So if I put too much black in it, then it's gonna take off our highlight. I do need her hair to be definitely black, because this gray is not working for me on her hair. There we go. That's going to be really pretty. Very striking. So let's talk about some things you guys want to see me paint on stream. So we've got a couple different options. We've got people want to see non-metallic metal versus metallic metal. In fact, let me write these down so I can keep track. So NMM versus TMM, true metallic metal. Yay!
Screw you is now following.
Screw you, screw you. No, thank you so much for the follow.
Can you see how he spells it?
Screw you. Aw. Okay, where's my paint I dropped on the floor? Okay. Screw you, what country are you from? I'm really curious with that name.
Redhead, this is the cleric from Kingdom Death.
Yeah, here she is, and here's her art card. How cute is she? Now watch what happens. We've already got the gray for her chest. Watch what happens when we take a little bit of white. We're going to do tiny little reflective dots, kind of like you do with eyes. Make it look shiny. And the smaller the dot, the brighter it'll actually... Is this the right white? This is white sand, so this might not be white enough, so we'll try it. So according to my art card... Okay. Over here. Kind of reflective looking. We can smooth all that out in a minute. Oh, you know what's missing? So, take your brush and tap it. Oh my gosh. Tap it in a circle around the reflective dot.
Technically, Geeky Girl Games, Kingdom Death is a board game, so...
Yeah, but there's so many pinups and there's so many models that you can, I mean, you can probably spend months painting models with it.
Since we went through the game closet and cleaned stuff out, I think I might ask you again to paint my Lord of the Rings quest minis.
Wait. I think we might have sold that.
I went back into the closet, so unless you pulled it out, it was you sold the smaller
the small one, yeah,
the size of a record album.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Lord of the Rings quest box is like 20 pounds.
Oh, okay,
big FFG big box
so
game.
Get them out. All right, so I got her little. Now that was with white sands, which is not a true white; it's an ivory. So let me get my actual white, and we're gonna do a reflection dot with that. Good. Forever. Okay, let's see. Big White, do you play any board game miniatures? You really want to paint the miniatures on the Godfather and Path to Light and Shadows, but you'll make them look horrible. Geeky Girl Games, get some Bones minis from Reaper, or see if you can buy some kind of like cheap lot of them or something on eBay. Basically, get something that's inexpensive to practice on, because everyone's minis when they first start painting on them are not what they want for their, you know, home board games. Okay, so don't feel bad. But the more you practice, the more you're gonna improve. See, and oh wait, but when I paint that, I'm just tapping it so that it diffuses. Diffuse this a little bit. You got the minis?
Yeah.
Oh wow, let's take a look at these. These are Mike's Lord of the Rings game minis. They're really detailed. I didn't know they were going to be this cool. Oh man. Wow, okay. I don't know who any of these people are yet.
There's character cards in the box.
That is Legolas.
Well, they're not. It's an elf, a human, and a dwarf.
Oh, okay. I like this one with the horsey. It's an elf, I think. Another baggie.
Actually, I think it's a Knight of Ruin.
Tamarack's been painting Zombicide Black Plague minis for almost a year. Oh my gosh, Zombicide. Does it get monotonous after a while? Do you recommend repainting old minis? No, I don't recommend it. Don't strive for perfect minis. Strive for finished minis. I told this story one time before on stream, and there's this story about, oh, this, I remember this game. Yeah, Mike, we need to play this. Game was awesome. I remember this guy.
Lich King.
So here's what I might do, Mike. I might like speed paint these.
Sure.
Airbrush them and do a cool dry brush of some kind. Give them like a maybe make them look like brass or something cool. That would be neat. Anyway, so yeah, this teacher basically gave out an assignment to his class, his pottery class. He told them, all right, this half of the class, you are going to focus on making over 100 pots by the end of the year. And if you do, you'll get an A. And this half of the class, you only have to make one perfect pot. And if you do, you'll get an A. And so, guess what? The class, or the half of the class that focused on making the perfect pot, they really didn't have a very great pot by the end of the time. But the class that had made 100 pots had shown a huge amount of improvements. And that's because that over time, you're just going to improve anyway, right? More important to focus right now as a beginner and allow yourself to fail, allow yourself to be a beginner, and you will get through the beginner stage and faster than if you try to, you know, be a perfectionist and be like, oh, my minis, they don't look as good as so-and-so's, you know. Everybody started out at a similar level, but nobody, you know, started out as a master. Nobody. You heard that was some people's experience with Kickstarter. Which Kickstarter? Oh, okay. Alright, so I've tried putting white on her leg there, and it did not work out for me. So we do need a lighter color there, though. Oh, I know what I want to use. We use a little bit of this. This is the golden skin. And I'm going to mix it with a little bit of white, or a little bit of ivory. I want something pale, but I want it to be desaturated, too. That's better. Because it was looking... That's the trouble. If you paint with white, it gets chalky. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. And we're going to use that gray again with a little bit of white for her dress. It is a blue gray, so let's use Riz Grafeno. It has a little bit of blue in it. Night, Matchsticks Man. We will let you know if you win, okay? If you're leaving the chat.
No, he's saying goodbye to somebody else.
Oh, he's saying goodbye to Geeky Girl Games?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Good night, Geeky Girl Games. Here we go. Put that gray on there, and then we'll highlight it with white. Such a unique sculpt. It's just, I really like it. There is a gal on the By Lanterns Light Facebook group. I think her name is Marina. She is so good, and she Serpentine Painting is her website. We just gotta follow.
Magnot. Thank you for following, Magnot.
Thank you so much. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Mike.
Okay.
Thank you for the follow. Right. I forgot to get a little bit of the black back here.
This one's a commission.
Yeah, it is a commission, so I had to get it done because we're running out of time in January, and this is a January commission. So sometimes I have to use my stream time because during the day has been crazy for me lately. All right, this part needs to be very black. Can you guys see that under there? What is the knee pit called? If somebody here knew the arm...
The nape.
The nape? No, nape is your neck. Somebody on here knew elbow pit, but I didn't know.
Down.
Ooh, there we go. Somebody tell me what the other one is. Looks good. See how the... Let's go ahead and paint in the black on the armor because we already have some of it detailed in there because the way we primed it was black and then a little bit of gray over it. But we're going to want to push that gray all the way up to white to give it a non-metallic metal look. Separations. What are we for? How are we doing for time? When are we doing our raffle, Mike?
Do it about now, actually.
Yeah? You guys want to... What time is it?
Quarter till.
Okay, well, we should wait a little bit longer.
See if there's a way to give everybody in chat 5 points since we were offline.
I think you can do gift. Yeah, we want to give everybody who stuck around a little bit extra points. We give everybody a ticket's worth? That would be really cool. No? Extra incentive.
I think this will work.
Okay, Mike's going to give everybody here tickets. Or not tickets, everybody points. You guys see the little face? Face in her armor.
Alright, everybody that's in the chat just got 10 more points.
10 points makes a ticket, so go ahead and buy your ticket if you haven't gotten your max 3 yet. Help out. And again, that is a special thank you to everybody who stayed in chat. I really, 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 really appreciate it.
We weren't on stream when we heard gunshots that one time, were No.
No,
So.
it was a different time. Yeah, we heard gunshots one time in our neighborhood.
Up.
Up?
There
Oh.
you go.
Getting good headway on her though, guys. You're helping me so much. And just a quick explanation of what I'm going to do to highlight her hair is I'll use a little bit of dark teal blue. Like this one. I'll highlight it with this like abyssal blue and then with a little bit of white mixed with the abyssal blue and then finally a little bit of white.
Yeah, Artie Wolf, Sophia's okay.
Yeah,
She's just
thank you for
rattled.
asking. She's good though. Just a little, you know, shaken. So I'm going in and kind of like darkening in the shadows real quick here. And then we're gonna go in with the white.
You have a splorge on the inside of her thigh there.
I do. Thank you. Who said that?
I don't know if that's what I'm sorry LOL was talking about, but that's what I was talking about.
Oh, thank you. Whoever, well, if I'm sorry, was talking about it.
Were you talking about the big black mark there?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Got a black mark in the middle of her leg that I got. Let's cover that up with this opaque L75. There we go. You're gonna have a mistake like that. That's a good place to have it. No, because it's, first of all, it's already in a shaded place, and second of all, it's easy to hide because it's already kind of hard to find, hard to see. I can take some of this green, actually, some of the green will cover it up faster than...
Ember 11 is asking if this is their piece, but want to check. Flower being painted a different color.
The flower is going to be painted orange. So this is a piece that I'm doing for a commission, and yeah, this is...
Yeah, maybe it is Ember Kai? Somebody that's in stream?
I think so.
Or Ember Chi? Or Ember 11?
His name is, I think his name is Derek. That's the name of the client.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
It's him.
Oh, awesome. Yep, this is yours. So you'll have a VOD. You'll have a VOD of us painting your cleric with a slight interruption between streams. See that? We can smooth all that out. Well, I really like Scale 75. It's so self-leveling, and what that means is that, so her leg is a little green now, so we need to let that completely dry. We try to go in with anything else at this point, it's gonna like disturb the paint so that it'll kind of crumble up, because it's sort of like as if, you know how when your palette you get like a little skin, right? So it does that, it starts curing on the model. But if you go back into it, you know, it's like you're picking at that little skin. So that's why you want to let all of your glazes dry completely between coats. Felt like her armpit was a little bit too blue over here. There we go, that's so much better. Nice. Now this is a little bit too blue, so you can just go in ahead. The flesh will, it won't cancel it out entirely because you'll be able to see the shadow underneath.
RQK Painting is asking if you still support the colorblind.
I do. I absolutely do. Mark, are you in that group? Because I'm always, I notice the posts in there. I don't always comment or make, you know, I would really like to find somebody who is really interested in moderating that, who is also colorblind. I need somebody to take over some more leadership of that group. I never felt quite right being the leader of it because I'm not colorblind, but nobody else has wanted to do it so far.
He is on that.
Oh good, awesome, I'm so glad. So yeah, let me know if you are interested in being a mod or being, you know, more of an admin type person for it. somebody who can maybe post like painting challenges for us, and you know, basically getting the group more excited about painting. I think that's one of the challenges of the colorblind group, is that they maybe don't paint as often as other painters do. There we go. It doesn't have to be that way. And they do seem to respond a lot when I do take the time to get them involved.
Down a little bit.
There you go. Sorry about that, guys.
Trying to zoom. Doing that.
Yeah, I think I scratched a little bit on her chin, and so I'm trying to fix it. You see this bright blue elbow pit? I want to give a little glaze to it. This needs to be subtle. All right, let's do the orange for her flower. I'm going to show you tricks to oranges, okay? It might be too small to do, but what we're going to do, we're going to do yellow first. Do this pastel yellow first. So when I paint orange is a transparent color. It doesn't ever want to go on nice and opaque. Yellow is a transparent color too, but orange is even more so. I'm going to paint a yellow undertone, and that's going to act as a canvas for that orange. This.
Huskaroo wants to know if you are painting a skeleton, what color you use base coat.
So I base coat maybe a skeleton if I want to do a fast skeleton, because usually nobody wants to sit and, you know, do a studio level skeleton. I would do a base coat of like a bone or an ivory color, and then I would do a wash of like Agrax Earthshade or some kind of wash that's going to go into the crevices and dull it out a little bit. Does that make sense? And then you can go back in and with your ivory and pick out all the little highlights and stuff. Alright, so the little tips of the lotus that's in her hair are really important. Now again, this needs to dry 100% before I touch it again. And I need to get under parts of these leaves. There. And while that is drying, we are going to look at her arm. It has a little bit of metallic gold in it, but yeah, it's a green gold. So the way you make a green with the colors you're already using is you mix yellow and a tiny bit of black, and that's gonna make, look at that, that's gonna make a weird green color. I don't know if that's gonna work for this. It might. I think it needs to be more black. This might be too pastel a yellow too. Yeah, see now that turned more olivey gray, and it'll keep going darker and darker as you go through with more black. Right, it does need to be more green. I'm going to add some verdinous green. Alright, after I get this done, we're going to go ahead and start looking. We're going to start finishing up, and we're going to do our giveaway. I know you guys are excited to win a Kingdom Death Mini. Before I do the giveaway, I want to put out two caveats. One caveat is that this mini is a first run. I do have the art card for it, the big one, but I don't know where it is. So if that doesn't matter to you a lot, I would love to just ship this to you right away. If it really, really matters to you, let me know. I will do a search for it. You still might not get it because I still might not be able to find it, but I'm gonna put that out there. The second caveat is that if you live outside the US, that you help me pay for shipping. So that is the only two little caveats that I have. Let's do, there we go.
Huskaroo, thanks for the follow.
Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Huskaroo. Welcome. This is the point where I need a little bit of ochre. Hiroko. This is the color that will bridge that yellow and that black.
Amber 11 just subscribed. Thank you
so much for the subscribe, Amber 11. That's awesome. I love this. It's exciting to see the new subscribe alert. I think I need to.
Amusing.
I need to have her fix it a little bit because I see a little pixelation around the edges. Okay, so now that the little flower is dry, watch this. We're gonna do some orange on top. You know what? Let me try this. I think this is orange bloodletter. Does anybody know offhand if this is an orangey red? It'll work just fine. Yeah, this is gonna be perfect. Nope, it's too red.
Max Payne, I believe both work. You can always check to see how many tickets you have by just typing exclamation tickets.
Has to know. I know I have an orange somewhere here in this. Look with my glasses on. That'll help. Okay, I gave up. Oh, this isn't the right orange either. Fantasy and games, Tiamat. Ooh, that's probably a copyright infringement. Tiamat orange.
A Tiamat is a god from Mesopotamia.
Okay, so they can't.
As long as they don't have a picture of a 5-headed dragon on there, they're fine.
Okay, good. So the orange is going to go lay over the yellow. See, and it's going to look nice and bright because the yellow is underneath it. If we were to try to paint that orange on the top of the black, it would not have worked. What happened to music? Oh, that's our little theme song telling us it's time to look for somebody to host. Let's do the drawing.
Okay.
All right, everybody, get ready. Buy the rest of your tickets real quick. We're gonna count down from 10.
No countdown because it's not synced to the chat.
Oh, sorry. Well, it's just to let people know that that you need to buy the tickets. Put a little bloodletter on this. I'm gonna look for someone to host while Mike does that. Is there somebody specific? I don't know if they're still gonna be on or not.
All right.
Faces and bases.
We have 52 total entries. That's not the number of tickets, that's the number of people. So here we go.
Let me know who won.
Winner is Melaninkus.
Woo!
Congratulations.
Welcome. Thank you so much. And then whisper me so I can get your information so I can send you this awesome Kingdom Death mini. He is really cool. And I'm going to host Faces and Bases. They are on right now. Hold on one second. We're going to type Mad Love from Shoshie's Minis in the chat when we get in there. I'm going to do the raid. You'll automatically be added to the raid, so don't worry about it. Let's see. Slash host. They're painting Kingdom Death as well. Go. Oh shoot.
What?
I forgot to do the raid.
You just started hosting.
That's okay.
That's it.
Alright.
Didn't say goodbye.
So,